Today I woke up and decided that I wanted to be covered in cuts and bruises. So naturally, I agreed to groom an entire litter of Belgian Malinois puppies. And yes, in case you were wondering, it was a terrible idea. We're starting with boy number 1. Within seconds of arriving, the puppies unanimously decided that my grooming clothes were actually a bite suit. They were hanging off of my sleeves, my pants, and occasionally my actual skin, while the cameraman stood there laughing instead of stepping in to save me. It was at this point that I started to question every decision that led me to this moment. And no, unfortunately, the camera wasn't rolling. Just to clarify for anyone watching, a Belgian Malinois is not your average shepherd. I've groomed plenty of working line German Shepherd litters, and these puppies were on an entirely different level. They barked, screamed, and argued through most of the appointment, and their bites weren't your typical puppy nips. These tiny land sharks were fully committed, and they were using every ounce of jaw strength that they had. If you're thinking about getting a Belgian Malinois, there are a few things that you should know. This breed was originally developed in Belgium as a herding dog, but today they're best known for police work, military service, protection sports, and search and rescue. They're incredibly intelligent, athletic, and eager to work, which sounds great until they decide that you're their full-time job.
Good boy. Done. Okay, done.
While I start with boy number 2, let's talk a little bit more about the breed. These dogs aren't just high energy, they're high drive, and there's a big difference. A long walk around the block usually isn't enough to satisfy them. They thrive when they have a purpose, whether that's advanced obedience, scent work, agility, bite sports, or other mentally challenging activities. Without enough physical and mental stimulation, they'll happily invent their own hobbies. And unfortunately, those hobbies often include chewing your furniture, redecorating your house, or turning your ankles into chew toys. The Belgian Malinois is also incredibly loyal, and they form very strong bonds with their families. But they're generally not the kind of dog that's content lounging around all day. For the average pet owner, they can be overwhelming. They do best with experienced handlers who understand working breeds and genuinely enjoy training. In the right home, a Belgian Malinois is an amazing partner, intelligent, devoted, and capable of incredible things. In the wrong home, well, let's just say after spending an hour with this litter, I completely understand why so many of them end up needing experienced owners. They're absolutely fantastic dogs, but they are definitely not a breed to underestimate.
Are we calm? Are we zen? Yes, we are calm. Good girl. What a sweet dog.
Number 3 is, you guessed it, another male. One thing I've noticed over the years is that there really can be a difference between male and female dogs. While every dog is an individual, females often seem to mature a little faster and can be more intense, driven, and naturally protective. Males, on the other hand, tend to be a bit more easygoing, a little goofier, and often wear their hearts on their sleeves. Of course, genetics, training, and socialization play a huge role, so there are plenty of exceptions. But if you're looking for a dog that's all business, many experienced handlers gravitate toward females. If you're looking for a dog that's a little more likely to clown around after the work is done, males often fit that description. Judging by this litter, though, they all seem to agree on one thing: biting the groomer was a team-building exercise.
more barking. Who was barking? Was it you? You were the barking menace.
Speaking of females, we've finally made it to our last puppy, and the only girl in the litter. Did you notice there's suddenly no more barking in the background? That's because Miss Drama Queen is finally getting all of the attention. Coincidence? I think not. In my experience, female working dogs tend to be a little feistier. They aren't afraid to voice their opinions, and they can be incredibly determined. And when they're unhappy about something, they'll make sure that everyone knows about it. This little girl certainly is living up to that reputation.
Yes, it did. I told you it was the female making all the ruckus and getting them all going.
And before anyone comes for me, I'm speaking from experience. Just ask my German Shepherd Lupa. She has plenty to say about absolutely everything, whether I ask for her opinion or not.
Look at your little face. Look at you shaky. I think you're the only one that was shaking.
If you enjoyed this video, good. I hope you watch it over and over again, because this is the first and last time that I will volunteer as a human chew toy. All jokes aside, this was such a fun experience. These puppies and their mom were absolutely adorable, even if they were determined to test the structural integrity of my arms. If you'd like to support more of my complimentary grooming videos, don't forget to hit that follow or subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one, preferably with a species a little less bitey.